which is a flat barbell press. So find yourself a machine like the one in the picture with a barbell. You're going to put weights onto that barbell and then put on the safety collars after to stop the weights from sliding off. Hold onto the bar slightly wider than shoulder distance apart. Come down to the nipple area and then push back up until your arms lock out. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way back down. You need to reach failure at around 12 repetitions on this exercise. You're going to rest for around 45 seconds and then you're going to do 2 more sets to total 3 sets, and then we're ready to move on to the last exercise, which is the new featured movement for this week, the incline barbell press. So find yourself an incline bench like the one in the picture. You're going to place some weight plates onto the barbell and then put some collars on after that to make sure the plates don't slide off. You're going to lie down onto the bench, unrack the weight, and then come down to the upper portion of your chest this time, and then push back up until your arms lock out. Again, hold the bar just like Jim is demonstrating here, just slightly wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to come down to your chest, then push right back up until your arms are locked out. Keep your back flat against the pad and don't arc it. Breathe in on the way down and breathe out on the way up. Reach absolute failure at around 12 repetitions and do 3 sets in total, resting for 45 seconds between each set. Once you've finished, take the collars off, put the weights back, and that's it for chest. Now we're ready to move on to triceps, and the first exercise that we're going to do is lying dumbbell extensions. So find yourself a bench just like Jim has found here. Lift the dumbbells up above the head, keep your elbows tucked in and pointing down towards your body, and then lower those dumbbells down either side of your head and then lock out above your head. Breathe in on the way down and breathe out on the way up. This is just a warm-up set, so do around 12 repetitions comfortably. This will warm up your elbows and your triceps, and once you've done that set, you can put the weights back, then grab a heavier weight that'll allow you to reach absolute failure at around 12 repetitions. Again, lie down on the bench, lock your arms out above your head, keep your elbows tucked in down the body, then push up until your arms lock out. Breathe in on the way down and breathe out on the way up. Reach absolute failure at around 12 repetitions and do 3 sets in total, resting for 45 seconds between each, and then we're ready to move on to the second exercise for triceps, which is the cable pushdown. So find yourself a high-low pulley machine like the one in the picture. You should remember this exercise from last week and feel quite confident about it now to use a heavier weight. So pull the cable down till your elbows are tight to your sides, and then you're going to lock your arms out, get a good squeeze throughout your triceps, and then let the cable come back up without your elbows moving from your side. You're going to do 3 sets in total for this movement, reaching failure at around 12 repetitions and resting for around 45 seconds between each set. And now we're ready to move on to the last exercise and the new featured exercise for triceps this week, and that's the overhead cable extensions. So grab yourself the bar, lean forward, put one foot in front of the other, and then push forward like Jim is demonstrating here with the elbows tucked in and push directly in front of your head. You may need to lean over on this exercise just to make it a little bit more comfortable and get the stretch throughout the triceps. You need to reach failure on this movement at around 12 repetitions, and you're going to do 3 sets in total, resting for 45 seconds between each. Once you've completed that, we've finished triceps.